In this video, we are going to take a bank statement from arrival through a completed reconciliation. First, we will verify the statement. Then we will start the reconciliation and clear the statement transactions. Once the difference reaches zero, we will finish the period. We will end with a tally-prepared result. Let's start in Recs and Statements. Recs is short for Reconciliations. Select the Statements tab. If the connected institution supports statement delivery, select Sync Plaid Statements. LedgerHQ checks the connection for statement files that have not already been stored. If we already have the file, select Upload Statement. Before upload, select the bank or card account, use the year and month that match the statement end date, and attach the original PDF. For this walkthrough, the close month is June. The account and statement month establish where the record belongs. The original PDF supplies the period dates, opening balance, ending balance, and statement activity. For this walkthrough, use the June statement. Before reconciliation, verify the statement period source, file size, and OCR status. A paused workspace or an unrelated row is not evidence that the June statement is ready. Open the statement whose period ends June 30th, then use View to compare the stored PDF with the extracted record. The first screens used Harbor and Pine Studio. For the detailed statement walkthrough, we now switch to Sandbox Plaid and open its Evergreen checking statement for June 2026. Confirm the account name and statement period first, then compare the extracted opening and ending balances with the PDF. Compare the extracted transaction rows with the PDF. OCR is a reading aid. The PDF remains the source document. If OCR read a date or balance wrong, correct the statement record before starting the reconciliation. Next, select Bank Recs. Each row represents one ledger register. Each row also shows a status. The Evergreen checking row is labeled Ready for Next Rec, but the same row says Last Rec, Never Reconciled. On this screen, Ready identifies the reconciliation action that is available. It does not prove that a prior period was completed. In Progress means a reconciliation is already open. Needs Starting Point means the account does not have an approved baseline yet. The Evergreen checking row shows 5 unreconciled items and a Reconcile button. Because Last Rec says Never Reconciled, confirm the opening balance and first supported statement period when you start this account's reconciliation. Enter the 3 June values from the verified statement, the June 30th end date, the opening balance, and the ending balance. For the first reconciliation, enter the statement end date, opening balance, and ending balance before starting the worksheet. After a prior reconciliation is completed, its ending balance becomes the next beginning balance. Verify that carry forward, then enter the new statement ending balance. For credit cards and loans, enter the positive balance due printed on the statement. LedgerHQ applies the liability sign inside the ledger, so confirm the account type before starting. Confirm the statement date and required balances first. Select Start. Rec only after the control is enabled and the values agree with the statement. Let's read the reconciliation totals. Beginning balance comes from the prior completed reconciliation. Ending balance comes from the June statement. Statement change is ending balance minus beginning balance. Check total is the net effect of the register transactions we have marked as cleared. The difference line compares the check total with the statement change. Our target is 0. The cleared register activity has to explain the full movement on the statement. Now work down the statement. For each statement line, find the matching register row. Confirm the date, description, reference, and amount. Then check it. Statement period holds the current month rows. Prior uncleared holds older posted items that have not appeared on a completed statement yet. This outstanding check is not on the June statement. Leave it unchecked. It stays unreconciled and can clear in a later month. Watch the difference update as each row gets checked. If the difference is not 0, start with the setup fields. Recheck the statement end date and ending balance. Next, search by date, description, reference, or amount. Open register to look for a missing entry, duplicate, wrong register, wrong sign, or wrong date. Open bank feeds and check for activity through June 30th that is pending, uncoded, or coded but not posted. July rows are outside this June test. Correct the source transaction. Return to the reconciliation. Check the correct row. We fix the ledger item that caused the difference. We never check an unrelated row to force 0. With the difference at 0, select Finish Rec. The completed period moves to previous reconciliations. Open it. Confirm the statement end date, ending balance, cleared total, and the final 0 difference. An item that is not supported by the June statement remains unchecked, stays unreconciled, and can clear in a later period. June can still be complete when the 0 difference worksheet is supported. Now let's review the same workflow when Tally prepares it. Open the Reconcile Accounts result. The Done section lists the periods Tally completed. Each one has usable statement evidence and a 0 difference worksheet. That work is finished before we ever open the page. The Needs You section shows one literal stop condition. Demo Savings is missing its June statement, so Tally left that period open. When the reconciliation needs your input, open the stop condition, correct the source statement, posting, or starting point, and continue the same job. An unresolved June period stops July for that account. One final control needs a clear rule. The book reconciliation discrepancy control creates a real income or expense entry. Book a reconciliation discrepancy only when we understand the difference, have support for the adjustment, and approve both the account and the amount. If the difference is still unexplained, leave the reconciliation in progress. The Finish Rec button stays unavailable. That is the correct state until the evidence and the ledger agree. That is the reconciliation workflow. Verify the statement, enter its balances, clear the matching register activity, investigate any difference, finish only when the result is supported. In the next video, we will set up and supervise Tally's recurring work.